So the relationship between Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre is over.
Which heartbreak is the worst or has been the hardest for you?
When God is preparing you for something so big, it's going to just come at you.
Yep.
Like this. It's not a break. You don't get to get your heart broken right here, then turn around and say, hey, label's acting up.
Right.
Hey, this person acting. It's not that. It's one thing after another, and it's all how you walk through it.
Hollywood romances often move at lightning speed. One day, couples are smiling together under bright cameras, and the next day they are gone without warning. That sudden shift is exactly what sparked conversation after Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre quietly chose different paths. Fans across social media began searching for answers, trying to understand what caused the split. Teyana, admired for her talent and confidence, and Aaron, praised for his rising star power, once seemed perfectly matched.
According to page 6, they said Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre have split after less than a year of dating, sources exclusively tell page 6. They say the breakup news comes after unconfirmed rumors began popping up online that they parted. Did I miss those rumors? Maybe I just don't pay enough attention to these personal lives.
They made their relationship public on Instagram, walked out together looking confident, and gave fans a clear picture of a glamorous celebrity romance. From the outside, everything looked smooth and happy, maybe even a little too polished. Then, right as the holiday season arrived, it suddenly ended. There were no emotional messages, no public arguments, and no hints of trouble. Instead, there was only silence. People were shocked. Fans went back through old photos and captions, searching for clues that might explain how something that looked so perfect disappeared overnight. Soon, one idea started spreading across the internet. Many people believe the relationship may have been planned for publicity. Some fans think it was created to keep attention on both of them and help their names stay in the spotlight. In Hollywood, that idea does not sound far-fetched. Similar relationships have appeared just before major projects were released, only to quietly fade once the promotion was done. Because of that history, the timing raised eyebrows and fueled suspicion. Still, many argue that Teyana Taylor had nothing to gain from pretending. She is already established, respected, and successful in music, fashion, and business. She has built her reputation through hard work and creativity. Aaron Pierre, however, is still climbing. He has appeared in earlier films, including a movie directed by M. Night Shyamalan, and now he is stepping into a major role as the voice of young Mufasa in Disney's Lion King prequel. His career is clearly moving upward fast, and the attention around him has grown quickly. This is why people are questioning whether the timing was intentional. Before this romance, Aaron kept his private life hidden. Even during the relationship, he stayed quiet. He showed up to events, stood beside Teyana, and smiled for photos, but that was all. There were no heartfelt captions or personal interviews. To some observers, it feels less like love and more like a carefully managed performance following an old Hollywood playbook.
The reason for the split, according to page 6, they said that it's unclear, but sources say that they have gone their separate ways. It's interesting timing that this is happening. Maybe someone's about to come out with a new relationship and they want to kind of get ahead of the story, or maybe the contract is up on this particular relationship.
As the release of his Lion King project gets closer, many fans are starting to look back at the relationship with a more skeptical eye. Some people are joking that whatever contract tied everything together may have quietly expired right on schedule. That idea sounds harsh, but in an industry driven by attention, very little shocks anyone anymore. Still, the story does not stop at business theories. New rumors suggest the situation may have involved personal feelings as well, which only adds fuel to an already heated conversation. According to online chatter Jessica Hardwick, a woman rumored to have been close to Aaron for a long time, allegedly tried to warn Teyana before things went too far. People claim Jessica hinted that Aaron was not fully committed, and that Teyana did not fit the kind of partner he usually went for. That suggestion alone caused a strong reaction across social platforms. Screenshots, comments, and old interviews quickly resurfaced, and the internet turned into a full-blown research squad overnight. Fans began digging through Aaron's past, examining previous relationships, event photos, and gossip threads. What they believed they discovered only made the discussion louder. Many noticed a pattern in his dating history that seemed different from Teyana's image and background. One name that kept appearing was Australian model Hannah Hurst. Pictures of the two together began circulating again, including moments where they looked comfortable and affectionate. To many observers, it appeared more serious than a casual connection, which led people to say, "He clearly has a type." This is where the situation becomes uncomfortable. No one wants to label someone unfairly or turn personal attraction into a public accusation. Some fans argue that preference does not automatically mean disrespect. Attraction can come from shared experiences, personality, or simple chemistry. Others believe repeated choices tell a deeper story. The tension grew even stronger when people claimed Jessica allegedly told Teyana that Aaron preferred white women and supposedly used the phrase, "He likes white meat." Whether that line was real or exaggerated, it spread quickly and turned the discussion into a trending storm. If there is even a small amount of truth behind those claims, some believe it could explain why the relationship cooled off so suddenly. Genuine connection cannot be forced, no matter how famous or talented two people are. At the same time, no outsider truly knows what happened in private. It could have been poor timing, pressure, misunderstandings, or simply two people realizing they were not right for each other. Still, the silence that followed made it difficult for the public to move on. As speculation continued, another theory started gaining attention, one that shifted the focus completely. Some fans believe the discussion about types is only one piece of a larger picture. They argue that Teyana may have been used as a stepping stone. That idea sounds cruel, but people online love connecting dots, and many feel the timing lines up too neatly to ignore. Looking at Teyana's dating history, observers point out that she has previously been linked to well-known figures like Iman Shumpert, Colin Kaepernick, Soulja Boy, and Drake. Each of those names carried strong recognition, either rising fast or already dominating headlines. Nobody suggests Teyana needed any of that attention. She has long built her own legacy through music, fashion, acting, and business. However, some fans now wonder if this time the roles were reversed. Aaron's career is clearly reaching a new level. Voicing young Mufasa in a major Disney project is not a small achievement. Pairing that milestone with a high-profile romance created visibility that many actors work years to achieve. When people line up the red carpet appearances, the steady smiles, and then the sudden quiet breakup right before promotion season, it starts to feel less like coincidence to some watchers. In this version of events, Teyana brought credibility, cultural influence, and respect. Aaron brought fresh energy and curiosity. Together, they made headlines without needing to explain anything. Once the relationship ended, questions replaced excitement. People began asking whether there was ever deep emotion involved, or if the entire situation was more calculated than it appeared. Of course, not everyone agrees with this theory. Many supporters rushed to defend both individuals, saying their connection looked real and warm. They argue that fast relationships can burn bright and fade just as quickly, especially under public pressure. No one outside their inner circle can truly confirm what happened behind closed doors. Still, the lack of a clear statement, the disappearance from events, and the sudden social media quiet left an uneasy feeling that fans could not shake. Industry insiders often describe situations like this as classic Hollywood stories, where romance and strategy blur together. In such spaces, it becomes hard to tell where genuine feeling ends and planning begins. With Aaron's career positioned for a major leap, being linked to someone as established as Teyana may have been more than just affection. Some believe it was a smart move at exactly the right moment. That belief has people asking a bigger question. What is real and what is performance? Momentum matters deeply in entertainment, and timing can shape careers. Now that the short-lived romance has ended, many fans say Jessica Hardwick may have seen the outcome long before the public did. They think she recognized Aaron's lack of emotional investment and understood that the relationship fit perfectly into a career turning point. From polished red carpet photos to the abrupt silence that followed, everything feels slightly scripted to those who doubt the love story. Others still believe there was sincere chemistry that simply did not last. The debate continues to grow, with no sign of slowing down anytime soon. Once rumors about Aaron's preferences entered the discussion, the conversation took a sharper turn. Race, attraction, and intent became central topics, making the story even more sensitive. Jessica Hardwick's name kept resurfacing, with claims that she tried to caution Teyana early on. Allegedly, she warned that Aaron was not truly interested. Those words, if spoken, were blunt, but honesty in Hollywood can hurt more than bad press. As always, the internet went searching for proof. Old photos reappeared, including images of Aaron and Hannah Hurst at a wedding, standing close, sharing soft moments that looked intimate and relaxed. To many viewers, that energy felt different from what they remembered seeing with Teyana, which only added more questions. No one wants to turn attraction into a public trial. Some say patterns mean nothing beyond coincidence. Others feel repeated choices reveal unspoken truths. When the alleged phrase about preference spread, opinions exploded. That single sentence pushed the story into viral territory and intensified speculation about Teyana's role in the relationship. This led to an uncomfortable thought many fans voiced openly. Was Teyana only a temporary figure in Aaron's journey upward? Did he see her as a connection that could open doors just before his biggest project reached the world? The idea sounds harsh, yet the timeline continues to raise eyebrows. The romance, the appearances, and the quiet ending seem almost too perfectly aligned. Teyana's history shows that people connected to her often gain attention, whether intentional or not. Her presence amplifies visibility. Some believe Aaron understood that power and benefited from it. Again, no one accuses Teyana of chasing anything. She already stands on her own. The concern lies in whether Aaron recognized the opportunity and took it. Whether the truth involves love, luck, ambition, or a mix of all three, one thing is certain. People are watching closely. Aaron's next steps will be examined carefully now that the spotlight is firmly on him. Teyana, known for her generosity and authenticity, may have helped elevate him without realizing the full impact. The timing of the breakup, landing just before Lion King promotions began, feels too neat for many fans to ignore. In Hollywood, few things happen by accident. Photos, posts, and even separations often follow a rhythm designed to keep names circulating. That is why the main question still hangs in the air. Was this a real relationship that simply ran its course? Or was it a carefully planned move that ended once its purpose was served? The more people study the timeline, the more divided opinions become. Some see a genuine connection that faded. Others see strategy dressed up as romance. What remains clear is that the conversation is far from over. Fans, bloggers, and industry watchers continue to analyze every move, waiting to see how Aaron handles his growing fame and how Teyana moves forward, as she always has, on her own powerful terms.